There's this struggle of an actor to embody someone, and we had long conversations about that after I saw the movie, because Mona explained to me that she wanted to show in a way the difficulty to bring someone back to life.
Ma mère m'a laissé une énigme, l'histoire de notre relation. Vous êtes en train de faire exactement ce qu'elle avait déjà fait. Enquêter sur votre mère.
Ma grand-mère aussi avait écrit un livre sur sa propre mère.
Welcome to Behind the Lens from the Cannes Film Festival, and I have a real treat here because I have seen this film and it is extraordinary. We have the filmmaker here, Mona Ashash, and this is a very personal story, which we'll talk about, and it's star, Academy Award, and every other kind of award-winning wonderful actor, and so many things you've seen her in. This is Marion Cotillard. Hi. Hi. Good to see you again. Good to see you, and I watched this movie, and I was just saying, I have never seen anything quite like this in the cinema. I mean, this was an exploration, something where you hired an actress to basically bring your mother back. Is that right here? That was the idea behind it.
Oui, oui, tout à fait. Donc, à la mort de ma mère, j'ai récupéré des caisses d'archives, de photos, de lettres, et que je ne voulais pas du tout ouvrir. Le passé de ma famille était lourd, son suicide, et je ne voulais pas en savoir plus. Puis, presque par réflexe, j'ai ouvert une de ces caisses, j'ai trouvé une photo d'elle très troublante, d'elle jeune, qui m'a raconté quelque chose que j'ai eu besoin de comprendre. Et effectivement, je suis partie à la recherche de ma mère, et très vite, j'ai trouvé des enregistrements sonores. Et j'ai eu ce fantasme impossible de vouloir que ma mère ressuscite, qu'elle revienne, pour qu'elle m'explique son geste et que je puisse la comprendre. Et puis il y a eu cet élan spontané vers Marion, et cette envie qu'elle l'incarne et qu'elle la ressuscite, et qu'on raconte l'histoire de Carole ensemble.
What was that like, Marion? Have you ever played a role quite like this, gone into this kind of a film where you're working so closely but doing something so personal to your director here? It's a different kind of challenge, I would think.
Yeah, it's a very peculiar project, and but when I read it like as if I was reading a novel or something, you know, and I was very touched by the quest of several women, a quest to understand understand a mother, understand a grandmother, and also understand oneself. And I thought it was really, really moving. And when I finished the script, I felt the deep need to be part of this journey.
Yeah, and we see the transformation there. You walk in as Marion Cotillard, and we see you literally, I've never seen that in a film either, for an actor to do that in front of the camera.
Yeah, that was something that was very disturbing at first. But what was more disturbing was when I saw the movie, I knew, of course, because I had shot this, that I was coming as myself at the beginning of the movie. And then I was becoming Carole, Mona's mother. But it was very disturbing for me to see me coming back at some point in the movie. Several times there's this struggle of an actor to embody someone, and we had long conversations about that after I saw the movie, because Mona explained to me that she wanted to show in a way the difficulty to bring someone back to life. Yeah. And the whole experience was something that I had never experienced before, and that I might never experience again. I remember the first time we put the wig on and the eyes and the outfit. The feeling was mixed. So it was during the tests. I wanted Mona to believe that to believe in what I was doing, and at the same time, I was kind of scared of how she would react. So, this the limit that you have to cross, that you have to become someone, and at the same time, the kind of fear of the reaction. But it was very interesting, to be in that position to help someone, to bring someone back to life, and especially a mother.
Yeah. Well, when you did what you won an Academy Award for at Vie En Rose, you didn't have Edith Piaf sitting there watching your every move in that.
Yeah, but it's funny because I became very good friend with one of her best friends at the time, and she's still alive. She lives right here, actually. And so it was, we had some moments with, her name is Ginou, where she was very disturbed by the fact that she was looking at me and she would see her past friend. And it was kind of the same feeling, like, I'm happy that she is disturbed. Yeah. Because it means that it works. And at the same time, this feeling of, oh, but I don't want her to feel pain. I don't want her to go back to dark places, because at the end of her life, Edith Piaf's life, it was very hard for Ginou. And it was the same feeling, like this, do I have the right to bring that back? And actually, she gives me this right because she wants me to bring that person back. But it's really twisted feelings.
It's almost Hitchcockian in a way. I mean, you could see where this could go. But this is what they would call a docudrama. How would you describe this form that you've created here?
On a beaucoup cherché de noms, I don't know, autofiction, film, parce que l'arrivée c'est un film sur Carole. Mais c'est vrai que moi, au début, j'étais très seule avec mon chagrin, avec cette histoire familiale. Je découvre l'histoire de ma mère que j'ai envie de faire entendre, et j'ai besoin de Marion. Et c'est très juste tout ce que tu dis sur l'appréhension. Ce qui était beau quand j'ai vu Marion arriver, sortir de sa loge la première fois, c'est que c'était sidérant sa ressemblance avec Carole. Enfin, Carole était là, ma mère était là. Et c'est pour ça que je voulais vraiment garder une trace de la métamorphose de Marion, c'est qu'à la fois, Carole était aussi chargée de Marion, de cette grande actrice qui fait tout ce travail pour arriver à porter ce personnage et porter cette histoire si lourde. Et tout d'un coup, j'étais plus seule. Et même Carole était plus seule avec son histoire. Et ce qui est beau, c'est qu'évidemment, le rapport avec ma mère était très très dur. C'était une femme très brutale. Et que, en fait, j'avais peut-être ma mère, mais ça a été un élan d'amour et de tendresse que j'ai eu. Et en ça, ouais, Marion, elle a amené un apaisement magnifique. Mais c'était très très émouvant. Très très émouvant.
You do this, and most films don't do this. You shot this chronologically.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. How difficult was that? Especially a beautiful set that you kind of designed that seemed to work for everything here, but shooting chronologically is not the norm.
It's not the norm. It happens to me twice, and it's absolutely fantastic
You
to
love
have
that, yeah.
the evolution of a character within the story. I really loved it. I had the first time I had the experience with les Frères Dardenne, with 2 days, 1 night.
Oh, yeah.
And I found it, I mean, it's more difficult to shoot with, I mean, non-chronologically.
Non-chronologically, yeah.
And what was beautiful, besides the fact that we shot chronologically, was the research that I had to do, that I wanted to do, and what Mona just said, to have like another vision of this woman. And because the way an actor will try to understand a character is very different from someone who just like study a person. Because it really like, you mix your feelings, you mix your emotions, and you need to understand where those emotions come from. And I remember there was a very touching day where I said to Mona, because I had studied all the footage, I had studied the pictures, the writing, and I felt the love that Carole had for her kids. And Mona was a little surprised, I would say. And she said, but you know, she was very, very hard with her kids. She was very hard with me, with my brother. And so we shared the love that I discovered in Carole. And it was something that was really deep and very beautiful, because it was as if I had to convince her that she loved her kids. And that's something that I felt very deeply.
That's really interesting.
Yes.
Wow. She sadly died just before the Me Too movement came in, which probably, having seen this whole film, would have meant so much to her and helped her explain to others her life. It's kind of bittersweet, I think.
Yes, but what is beautiful in Mona's film is that she never had a voice, and it killed her. Yeah. She was never heard, she was never understood, and she was never looked at someone who needed to be loved because she was suffering so much. And the fact that we can give her a voice today is something that is so deep and so beautiful, and that's also why I wanted to be part of this project, that people would listen to her and understand and love her. And the fact that this movie kind of healed the fact that she died right before this revolution that happened in 2017. And to give her today maybe what she always waited for and needed is something that I find so touching and beautiful.
I do too. Film is immortal, and you have made her immortal in that way, for sure.
Exactly.
Which is really a great thing about this profession you have chosen here. Thank you so much, and welcome back to the Cannes Film Festival. You've been here many times.
Yes. Yes, it's like
great.
A second home.
Thank you.
It is like a second home, right?
I'm very happy. I mean, I love this festival. I feel so lucky.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.